Hello, everybody. Welcome to my YouTube again. Welcome to Emify YouTube channel. So today I'll be talking on health tips. All right, guys. I hope you enjoyed the last video I made, and I'm so glad that there was a lot of positive reviews on the last videos, and I hope that this particular video today is going to also help you and is going to be an eye opener. What you don't know and you're knowing it now. Remember, this my channel is set to unveil so many things that you don't know, so many things that you are not aware of. My channel is going to help you to discover them, a lot of them. So, hoping that you stay tuned, follow us, subscribe, and be our genuine and real subscriber so that whenever we get to post our videos, you get to see it. As a human being, there's this particular health tips you have to observe on a regular basis that will help you to maintain a high healthy living. Yes, there is. And these ones I'm going to be mentioning are the ones you have to be doing on a regular basis. We have so many health tips, but this one are the most important health tips that you as an individual need to keep. So therefore, watch this video to the end to know those important healthy tips that you and I need to observe. Yes. So, guys, number one healthy tips you should observe as an individual, okay, is drinking a lot and enough of water. All right. Now, I'm going to ask you this question: how much do you dehydrate yourself in a day? All right. Now, you should know that your body is made up of 80% amount of water, and you can imagine in a day you are not drinking up to 80% of water. Okay, you should know what is going to be doing to you as an individual. Now, looking at yourself, looking at your body, each time you see that what you keep being what hydrated. Why? Is because of your regular intake of water. Now, once there is high regular intake of water, you see that it flushes toxins from your body. It reduces what your high risk of having what stomach acid. What do I mean by this? You tend to have heartburns, and you tend to have ulcers and all of that. All right. Now, once you dehydrate yourself, you drink a lot of water, it prevents you to have what stomach acid. All right. You see that your stomach acid level becomes low. All right. So you see that what drinking water a day is very, very good, especially when you wake up in the morning. You take, even if it's a two sachets of pure water. I don't know how you take it, whether you take pure water, whether you take a bottle water. But if you're taking a bottle water, at least a medium sizable bottle water is okay. You can take early in the morning. Now, what does it do? It tends to what flush out toxins, unwanted toxins from your body, whereby any food that is not yet to be digested in your body, this water goes around your body and do what? Digest it. At the end of the day, you see that when you go to toilet, you feel free. You don't have to struggle while pulling. Are you getting me? So please, you have to maintain a high regular intake of water as an individual. So, guys, the second point I'm going to be listing out is having enough rest. Yes, some persons might actually think that sleep is just a normal sleep. Do you know that this sleep that you sleep every day and wake up is very, very important in the body? Now, I am encouraging you have extra sleep. Yes, have more sleep, because do you know that when you don't have enough sleep in the body, it tends to have a lot of defects in your life. Now, I'm going to be explaining to you. Now, as an individual, you're supposed to be having like 7 to 9 hours of sleep every night. Now, for some persons that work during the night, what I would advise you to do, what take some hours in the day to sleep against what in the night. Yes. Now, do you know what the body does when you don't have a sleep? Now, there's something we call stress hormones in the body. Once you are not having your sleep, you tend to trigger these stress hormones, which will automatically lead to what? Heart blood pressure, high blood pressure, sorry, which will automatically lead to heart disease, that will also lead to high blood pressure. And what guess what, you automatically have stroke. You will break down because once you're not having the body, once you're not having sleep, you're stressing the body. You're making the body not to have what it's supposed to have. Okay, at the end of the day, you see when you're driving a car and the fuel stops, that's the way the body is. Once you're not fueling the body, which is not giving the body enough rest, the body tends to break down at the end of the day. That's why you see some people, they will just slump. Why? Because if you check the history of the of why they died, you see that what they tend to what be stressed. They tend to have high what stress in their what life routine. Please, even if you're a working class woman, a working class man, try to what remove some time to have some rest, because you don't know what these things are doing to you. You will actually not know till one day you will actually break down, and then you see yourself in the hospital. Then you actually know that high blood pressure is a very deadly what disease which you have to run away from. And how will you have to avoid it? Is by having enough rest. And when you don't have enough rest, do you know that you tend to what age fast? You tend to have wrinkles and all of that. So believe me, when you have enough rest, you see that you keep what getting fresher, you keep what you run away from what these deadly diseases that will tend to lead you to untimely. To know is you need to what reduce your high intake of sugar. Now, what do I mean by this? Some persons, you see that in a day, if they don't take the amount of sugar they want to take, they are not. In fact, they feel that they have not that food is not complete, or whatever they are taking that day is not okay. Please, I'm advising you, if you actually want to have a healthy living, please reduce your excess intake of sugar. Now, this excess intake of sugar leads to weight loss. Did you know? I guess you don't know. You think that sugar is just sugar. Excess intake of sugar accumulates your what weight, your weight gain in the body. And once you start having a weight gain, what happens? You're automatically you're going to what obesity. Now, once someone has what weight, once someone is automatically having weight, you are automatically accumulating what high cholesterol in your body. Now, do you know that once you're taking this sugar, it's what tends to what reduce your what normal cholesterol in your body, which is the HDL. Okay, once you accumulate excess sugar, you tend to what to reduce your normal cholesterol in your body, what exposing you to different sicknesses, different diseases that could lead to your what untimely death. All right. Now, did you know that also intake of sugar is the first primary source of what bacteria in the what tooth. You see that what you having toothache is what because of what you introducing a high intake of sugar every day in your body. You see that what causes tooth decay? It is what the bacteria. After you finish eating, that's why you have to maintain your what oral hygiene. After you finish eating, just the way bacteria feast on other food, bacteria also feast on the tooth. Yes, those particles you have eaten, which contain sugar and all of that, if you don't brush them out, it still stick in your teeth. You see that what bacteria will come afterwards and what look for where to feed. And once they see something that is remnant in the teeth, you see that what they keep feeding and they keep what destroying that tooth. At the end of the day, you start having toothache. So please, I'm advising reduce your excess intake of sugar for your own healthy benefits. Yes. Avoid junk. All these things that we're talking about, high blood pressure, heart disease, all of that. Do you know that all of them are triggered by what? Your high rate of eating junks, your high rate of eating processed food. When a food is processed, when a food is what not altered, you don't even know how it's being prepared. You don't know amount of salt that is being put in that food. You don't know the spices, the type of preservative that is used in that food. At the end of the day, you keep eating it. You are what endangering yourself. You're exposing yourself to high risk of what different types of diseases. So I would advise you to what always think to what eat the food you prepare. Don't always want to be eating what processed food you think is a good living. It's not a good living, because at the end of the day, you are what you are accumulating a lot of diseases, a lot of things in your body. You are triggering them. All these strokes, heart disease, cancer, all of them, most of them are what the things they are what they are dependent on the 50% of the things we eat. Yes. So please reduce junks, reduce your high intake of junks. Even if you're going to eat junks, is not you should not have it as a daily routine. Okay, it should be once in a while. All right. And if you do this, you see that you will help to reduce this high what risk of what diseases and all of that to your body. Okay, guys, another healthy tip you shouldn't run away from, you shouldn't even try to avoid is what? Vitamins. How often do you take vitamins and how often do you take supplements? All right, these things I'm mentioning is not complete without what? Vitamins. It's just like when you're eating your rice and then you supplement it with your what? Salad. Is more like a balanced what? Combination. The same thing with a daily healthy. When you're keeping your healthy tips, you should also involve vitamins in your routine and supplements. Vitamins goes the same with supplement. That's why I'm mentioning both of them together. Now I don't know if I mentioned this, but I said vitamin B is what? It has high what? It has high what? It's one of the powerful vitamins, and it has high level of what? Boosting what? Immune in the body, energy immune in the body. Now what are you going to do? You're going to look for food that are very what? High in this vitamin B, either drinks or any other thing that you know that has what? Vitamin B in them. They can be vegetables, fruits, all right, legumes, fish, meat, milk. Mention them, name them. All right, all these things are rich in vitamin B. All right, and they should not be excluded in your daily eating routine. Now coming to supplements, now you see that what? As a human being, there's some supplements you're supposed to be taking that helps you to get this complete immune boost, body booster. Now for example, you can take multivitamins. All right, multivitamins is okay. You can go to any pharmacist, you ask them to give you multivitamins and you can take them. And then when I'm talking about supplements, you can also take vitamin E. All right, vitamin E, you can take it because vitamin E helps in your total skin what? Glowing. You a lady, you want to attain a glowing skin, go and take vitamin E. It's very, very essential. All right, and then once you do this, you see that what? You start seeing what? This different glow, inner glow, because this is going to treat your glowing from the inside of your body and takes it out. All right, so what does it do? Once you take this supplement, it's actually going to be working from the inside, so you won't expect to see results immediately, just like this skin product you guys buy at the end of the day. Oh, maybe within 2 weeks or within 1 week. This one, it will take time because it's actually going to do a lot of work. So please do not try to skip vitamins and what? Supplements in your healthy routine every day. Okay, guys, another healthy tip you should maintain for a high healthy living is exercise. How often do you exercise, guys? How often do you go for workouts? How often do you do your jogs? All right, now people might think that this is just a normal exercise. Exercise does a lot in the body. It strengthens the bone, it aids your whole full body function. Okay, and also it makes you, the more you tend to age, the more you're not going to be exposed to some certain sicknesses. You know, old age, when you're age, you tend to be exposed to some certain sickness, but once you're what? Exercising yourself, you see that what? You tend to run away from these certain sicknesses. All right, and most importantly, it strengthens the bone, which can what? Make you to what? Avoid having arthritis and others. All right, now lastly, I'm going to summarize this by telling you that you should not avoid checkups. Always know your health status. Yes, checkups. Always know your health in everything that I've mentioned today. I am rounding it up with what? Regular checkup. As an individual, you're maintaining a balanced diet. You're maintaining your sugar level. In fact, you're having your rest. Everything is normal, and then you're not going for checkup. You don't want to know if you're doing it right, if the things you're actually applying, if the health tips you're actually applying, if it's actually working, you're doing it in the right way, and you feel that, oh, I'm okay, I'm not a fat, I think I'm okay, because you're not sick. You might have a particular sickness that it might not be showing till one particular time. So that's why you need to be going and be checking your what? Health status, to know if you are fit, to know if what you are exposed to any particular sickness, so that you're going to what? Discover this on time and start treating it. So please make sure you go for healthy regular checkups for your own healthy benefits. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you keep watching. Hope you keep subscribing. I hope you keep sharing your reviews to us. Thank you, and as well as usual, expect our next vlog. Thank you. Bye bye.